Lily and Doris are sisters. They look alike and share the same interests, but they each have a different approach to investing and managing their wealth. For example, in early 2008, Lily received a bonus from her employer. Since she was just starting out in her career, Lily wanted to make sure her wealth was well managed so it would increase in value over time. So she decided to invest $12,000 in a global equity fund. As for Doris, even though she did not receive a bonus at the time, she still wanted to start building up her wealth. So she invested in the same global equity fund as Lily, but she started with a monthly contribution of $1,000. So let's see how well they both did with their investments. In January 2008, Lily invested $12,000 in a global equity fund, but in June 2008, the market then had an adjustment. Lily thought this was a good opportunity to pick up some more funds at a lower cost, so she invested another $12,000 into the same fund. Unfortunately, the stock market continued to decline. At the end of 2008, believing the bear market was about to end, Lily invested the remaining $12,000 of her bonus into the same fund. 3 years later, through her monthly contributions, Doris had also invested $36,000, the same amount in total as Lily. Both sisters had invested the same amount of money, but did they get the same return on the investment? Lily had tried to time the market in 2008 and invested in the fund in 3 stages, but the volatile market meant her investment did not perform that well, and by December 2010, the value of her fund only stood at $38,123. On the other hand, by investing through a monthly investment plan, the fund value held by Doris had reached $41,534 by the end of 2010. The value of fund units owned by Doris was 9% higher than the value of Lily's. Why was there such a difference in their investment returns? The answer is dollar cost averaging. As we have learned from the story, there might be fluctuations in the stock market. At the beginning of 2008, when the global markets were doing well, Doris's $1,000 investment gave her relatively fewer fund units as each unit cost more. At the end of 2008, fund prices had come down significantly due to the correction in the equity markets. The same investment amount of $1,000 then allowed Doris to buy more fund units. When the markets picked up in 2009 and 2010, those extra units bought at the lower price points had brought down the average cost of her total investment, resulting in much better returns for Doris. Although many people understand the concept of buy low, sell high, in practice it's difficult to predict the highs and lows of the market. Some people have missed great investment opportunities simply because they were busy with other commitments like work. By adopting the dollar cost averaging approach, investors don't have to time the market. The amount you invest in this way buys you more fund units when the price is low but fewer units when the price is high. In other words, you diversify or spread the risk brought about by market volatility. Don't try to time the market. Adopt the dollar cost averaging approach and enjoy the hassle-free way of investing.